Game 1, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, number 4, Arizona at number 2, Houston, inside the Kelvin Sampson Center. He deserves that. He deserves the arena to be named after him, and then he deserves induction into the Naismith Hall of Fame later on this year. You can watch this one on ABC. Houston -3.5.
Ooh, boy. I'm excited for this one. Arizona's in real jeopardy of going from undefeated to 3 losses in the span of like 2 weeks. That is not necessarily concerning for Arizona, but you're going to be without Cole Pete. He's dealing with a leg injury. Arizona's still banged up. They beat a banged up BYU team in Tucson earlier this week. Houston, though, the Fighting Kelvin Sampsons have been an absolute wagon. They lost at Iowa State Monday. We talked about that on the Tuesday show. They're still 23-3. They're number 5 at KenPom, top 10 in efficiency on both offense and defense. Both teams going into Saturday listed atop the Big 12 standing. So obviously a huge differentiator. The winner will be in the catbird seat to win that conference. I'm taking Houston in this one. I feel like you're probably leaning that way. We're both Houstonites, but I feel like the Cougars minus the 3.5. That's my play here.
Yeah. Houston loses at Iowa State. Does that bother you at all? Like I didn't come away from that game concerned about anything other than perhaps Iowa State closed on like a 17-4 run. Yeah. And I think we talked about this on the Eye on College Basketball on CBS Sports Network earlier in the week when we did the hour show on Tuesday. In every one of their losses, now they only have 3. So again, a little bit like UConn, whatever their problems are, they're smaller than most people's problems. But in every one of their losses, they've squandered leads. Mm-hmm. In 2 of the 3, it's been double-digit leads. Then you go back to the national championship game. They squandered a lead there in the second half. And so, like, nitpicking, acknowledge up front. That's what we're doing. But I think you can start to wonder, like, are they built to close games? Yeah. Can they finish the game? Obviously, they're 23-3. So the answer is yes. They finish most games. they finish most. But if you dive into the losses and try to find a pattern, any sort of common thing there, it's that they've struggled to close, dating back to the last season's national championship game. In these losses, they've struggled to close them, and Iowa State closing on that 17-4 run was not ideal. But here's the truth: I don't think anybody's going to win at Iowa State this year, other than Iowa State. I don't think any visitor is going to win in that building this season. So that was a fun game and a loss, sure, but not one that gives me any concerns about the Cougars. Yes, I'm a building truster. You know that about me. You know that about me.
I do. Yes.
I will also lay the points with Houston. Put me down for Houston -3.5.